Hello, Dr. Gellingholt. I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
I'm gonna have to cancel our lunch. Something's come up.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe another time.
How long have you been able to walk? And why haven't you told anyone?
I hope you're planning on wining and dining me the way Valentin Casadon said that he would. Let me guess. He was going to order a nice bottle of Chateau Lafite in exchange for your vote at the next ELQ board meeting.
I have no idea. You'll have to ask him. But I don't have any voting shares, do I?
No, you don't. Not unless the court overturns my grandfather's will and redistributes the voting shares of ELQ.
Is that why you're here? Tell me one more time that I should give up the lawsuit because I'm not going to win?
Well, I'm here, since you won't return my phone calls, to ask you what you want.
Cousin Ned, you know what I want. I want a seat at the Quartermain table.
Besides that, what can I give you to walk away from your ridiculous claim? Name your price.
I wanted to be 100% before I told anyone I could walk.
Harrison Chase, I know, wouldn't let those who care about him worry without reason. Especially not Willow.
Maybe you don't know me as well as you think.
Well, not lately, anyway. You haven't been yourself since Wiley's birthday. You've been very passive-aggressive. Care to share why?
Okay, I'm not in the mood to be shrinked by you right now. I'm tired. I'd like to rest.
Of course. Okay, just be careful.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Let's talk about this instead.
What would it take for me to drop the lawsuit? $500 million. Yeah, it is. It's funny. The whole thing's ridiculous. You just told me to name my price. I don't have a price.
Okay, all right. Let me rephrase. What can I offer you to drop this lawsuit against the family?
I don't need money. I want the shares from ELQ because I want to honor my father. Because he was disrespected by Edward Quartermain when he was unfairly shunned.
I admire your loyalty to your father, despite Jimmy Lee's antics.
My father lived a very quiet life. He never hustled anybody. He wasn't greedy.
Well, the same couldn't be said for his mother, Beatrice LeSueur. She was a gold digger, and probably the real source for grandfather's grudge against Jimmy Lee. But you know, none of that matters. Your father was cut out of the will. Period. And none of us have the power to cut you back in.
Edward did. Edward had the power.
You know, I really wish he had put Jimmy Lee into the will. Then we wouldn't be having this conversation. Austin, you won't accept money. What will you accept? Short of voting shares.
I think you're scared, Ned. I think you're afraid I'm going to win the lawsuit. Why is that? Something change? Did the Quartermains finally discover that Edward wanted to revise his will after all?
This is basically a deal memo. From a lawyer to my great-grandfather, following up on a conversation where they discussed changing his will. My family was worried something like this might exist.
How about that?
But you know what this isn't? It's not a will. And it isn't signed. I mean, Edward might have changed his mind as soon as he got off the phone with the lawyer, but you know what? We'll never find out because he's dead. And the only will that counts is the one that clearly states that Jimmy Lee Holt is cut out and all of his issue. That means all of his descendants.
Don't tell me. Tell it to a judge in probate court.
First of all, where did you find this? You went looking in my great-grandfather's office, didn't you? Why? Austin got to you. Why would you help him? If you value my friendship, Chase, you will tell me the truth.
Okay, fine. I took the document for Austin.